My fault, dudes. I literally almost forgot about this. I was working out and then I took a shower and I was like, I feel like I should be doing something right now. Let me make a poll. Okay. For whenever you see this, people, I'm probably only going to be on here for about an hour tonight. Probably about an hour. 1 second, I'll be right back. I got to check something. Whew. I'm back, and I'm better. I'm back, and I'm better than ever. What's the WhatsApp? Oh man, hold on. Let me go get the link and then I don't know if I could put it in the chat, but I probably could put it in the description of this video. All right, give me one more pause. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I can't do a chat from my phone. Give me a second and I will figure out something. All right. I cannot add it to the description, but what you can do if you want to join right now, you can go to the community tab on my page, and it has to be the last community post that I made. It was probably like a week or two ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know. But if you don't feel like doing that, what I will do is whenever this live gets published, I will put the link in the description. You will be the first not male in the group, so we'll see if that makes people shy. Mainly what I do up in the group is just I do like a little lesson of the day, just something that either something that comes to my mind or something that I might run across in a conversation. I think, oh, this would be good for people that are closer to the beginning of their journey to know. Or if I don't say anything, somebody will ask a question. They'll say, can you help me with this? What does this mean? Or how do you use this? And then I'll do a quote unquote lesson about that. Ew, I still got conditioner in my beard. I didn't wash it good. I don't know how that happened. Oh well. Gross. But yeah, besides that, I just tell people in the group like, keep it focused on Spanish. So we don't talk about BS up in there. You gotta do that somewhere else. And if we're speaking in English, it's related to Spanish. I tell people if you're speaking in English, keep it related to Spanish. If you're speaking in Spanish, you can say whatever you want because you're practicing your Spanish. So that's that. Now I just got done working out. Your boy is tired. Very tired. What y'all on? What y'all up to? What y'all doing? I'm on my phone so I can't see who's in the chat. Somebody voted I'll do it now, and they didn't tell me something that they learned this week. That's crazy. And someone voted, of course, and they didn't tell me what they're doing this week. Respect to the people that voted. Nope. You're honest. You were reading a book? What book were you reading? Yo. I don't really know what your name is. It looks like Hazard Hazard Riley. B. Riley. I support this. Respect. I support you supporting this. My grandfather would have shot me. A black woman discovers her family Nazi past. Wow, that's some book you're reading there. I never heard of that one before. Whoever this NX hockey person is, you're treading a thin line, buddy. I don't know you, so I ain't gonna block you immediately. But we're not talking about that kind of stuff here. I'm married, and I definitely wouldn't want to talk about that girl regardless. Even if I wasn't married, I wouldn't want to talk about her. But yeah, that book sounds something. I don't know if I'm interested in it, but it sounds interesting. Dime Store Trophy. Hello. How are you? You're really sorry. Don't be sorry. It's all good. You didn't know. I'm just telling you. I'm just setting a boundary. That's all. It's no hard feelings. I don't even know what hawk tool means. It's spitting. It's spitting. Not bad. I'm good, man. I'm good. Where are you from? Where you live, if you don't mind? I'm always interested where people are from in these live chats. Sometimes people from Australia join, and that's so random to me. So random. Michigan. That's what's up. I've only been to Michigan one time, and it was Ypsilanti, if you know where that is. Am I a religious man? Um, I feel like regardless if I say yes or no, that wouldn't really give you an idea of what my life is like. I could say no, and I could be way more pious than you. I could also say yes, I'm very religious, and I could be a hypocrite and not live in the ways that I should be living. So I'm not sure what you would find out with an answer to that question, but I will tell you no. Yeah, I went to Ypsilanti for the Junior Olympics back in my way younger days. Not no more. Latanya Thompson, do I have a girlfriend? No, I am married, so I have a wife. What kind of vehicle do I have? I got a flying saucer, bro. Trump or Harris? I'm going with me. I'm the third candidate. Y'all should vote for me instead. Bro, I don't know who Gideon is. I've probably gotten that comment on my like weightlifting videos like literally 1,000 times. They're like, "What? Gideon's lifting now?" And I'm like, "Who is Gideon, bro?" Wasn't asking to judge you harshly. Nah, I mean I didn't think you were. It's just I'm just rambling for no reason. But I literally think about that anytime someone asks me a similar question. I'm like, I feel like my answer won't resolve anything for you. Like I said, regardless if I say yes or no, I feel like you'll be like, but what does he consider religious? You know what I mean? Do I have a baby? No, I don't have a baby. What's my opinion on pirates? I don't know, man. I don't really have an opinion on pirates. Should I have an opinion on pirates? I need a more specific question than that. What's your opinion on pirates? Icy Flyer says, "Damn, I." Why? Why you wanna know what kind of vehicle I have, man? I feel like you're trying to set me up, bro. You gonna see me in the city in my vehicle and shoot at me, bro. I can't be giving away that kind of information. Emily Rose, I watched a movie about your exorcism. That's an old movie. You probably don't know that movie, huh? What's the last book you read? I think the actual here's the thing. I jump around between books a lot, so I think the last book that I actually read a page in, didn't finish, was Colombian Psychopath. Um, the last book I actually finished was probably, man, I don't know. I read so many books. I literally read like a different book every week, so I can't even think of the last book I read. I'll have to look in my library right now. Emily Rose. But you know what movie I'm talking about? That means you gotta be at least like older than 25, because I think that movie's old. Thank you very much.
I'm
Well,
just gonna put it over there.
I'm gonna take it anyways.
I can just put it by the bed.
Why does it matter?
It's one less thing for you to hold.
I'm not about to hold it. I'm about to leave it. But it's gonna remind me when I get up to do it.
Smart.
What?
You got 30 minutes to finish.
No, at least 45. I gotta do at least. I'm joking. Aprendido más español. Ah, ok. Está bien. ¿Y cuál es tu nombre? ¿Y de dónde eres? You're 35? That's what's up. 30-year-olds in the building. I'm not 35 yet, but I am past 30. I'm somewhere in between 30 and 35. Yo, what is going on with Papa Leaf having a stroke up in the chat? Oh man, it's just a run-on sentence. I was mad confused at first. I've been busy today. I was watching Inside Out. Had my pizza rolls, lotion, and tissue. It's a great night, sparking my joint. It sounds like you're having a good time over there, man. I'm chilling, drinking coffee. Rob, how old are you, man? If I'm making you feel old. Your headboard looks fruity. It is fruity. Now what? Where do we go from here? Susie, you're 35. Yeah, this the old people chat. We all up in here chilling in our 30s. You feel me? But what the hell? Let me rub my beard on it. What are you talking about, bro? You got one more comment before you get blocked. Easy Monkey. I'm doing well, man. I'm alive. I can't complain. Emily Rose, you not old? I'm just talking. Don't take it personally. If you move, Drake will touch you. I'm about to block you, bro, if you leave that comment one more time. What's this old head stream about? It's about nothing. We just up in here chilling, talking about whatever. Self-improvement, language learning, anything that's not super inappropriate, you know. You look like Gideon, bro. Someone already said that, bro. I still don't know who that is. All right, I had to block Mr. Drake. Where am I from? I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas. I lived in a lot of different states. I just lived in Colombia, the country, for like a year. I just got back. I'm in Texas again. I just got back to Texas in like June, the beginning of June. Do I drink? This is one of those questions again where I feel like you're not gonna get a real good answer from me, because the answer is yes. But when you say yes, people think that you drink all the time when I don't. Like, I couldn't tell you the last time I actually drank. But I'm not like against it either. I'm not like, oh my God, I'm so fitness. I don't ever drink. Uriel González, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va? Aquí, haciendo nada. Un saludo para Uriel González. Would you sing the hook to Hotline Bling for $5? I don't know the hook to Hotline Bling. Oh, you're putting the lyrics in the chat. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. I don't know the rest, so you gotta put the lyrics. Sí, hablo español. Hello from Syria. What's going on in Syria? What time is it over there? Oof, the coffee is hot. I drink, not every day though. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. I would be scared for you if you're drinking every day. I would say you have a problem. Big hands equals big hanger. Hey, what the bro? What are you talking about, man? I don't ever block people on their first comment, but you pushing it, buddy. It's 5:30 a.m. in Syria. You just woke up and got on YouTube Live. What are you doing? That's early. What time is it in Texas? It's 9:36 right now. Hold up, y'all gotta open my oatmeal cream pie. Oh. It's one of the best snacks. Kendrick or Drake? I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Obviously, Kendrick won the beef, but I've never liked Kendrick, bro. I don't like his voice. It's too nasally. So, if I had to pick, I'm listening to Drake. But Kendrick destroyed him in that war, though. Easy Monkey, respect. You better open an oatmeal cream pie yourself. I hope that's not a weird comment. Get a job? Okay, I'll get another job just for you. I don't really want to work 3 jobs though. Nah, it's not decaf, Emily. I be drinking coffee late. Coffee essentially has no effect on me. I just drink it to drink it. All right, you're getting blocked. Oil up. I don't know what that means, but gots to take you out. Hey yo, wait. So you work 2 jobs? Yeah, I'm a strength and conditioning coach, so I do that, and I teach English too. I got pushed by a big girl today. She told me to move, white boy. I had a bad day. How old are you, bro? You really got $10 for eating a cookie? This is an oatmeal cream pie, and I'm not really sure it was for eating the oatmeal cream pie, but it is what it is. What am I eating? It's an oatmeal cream pie. I'm done with it now. I'm just drinking my coffee. It's a Sunday. Relaxing. For some reason, Zoltan thinks I don't have a job. That's weird, but move out the way for my head. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when he said it. I was kind of like, bro, he must be on like the playground at elementary school or something. You're 27? I don't believe that, bro. You're just bored. I can tell, bro, but that's cool. I never really understood bored trolling, but I get it. Like I see people do it all the time in the chat. I guess like they just want someone to talk to them or something. I've never done that before, but it doesn't bother me. You can keep going if you want to. She was really big. I see this girl every day at the gym, and she's done this before. Uh, maybe you should tell the staff. That's what I think. Godzilla versus Jesus. Who wins? Probably Jesus, but I don't know, bro. Godzilla's pretty big. Do I time out or just block? It depends on how egregious the comment is. If I don't think that the person is ever gonna say anything productive in this chat and they're gonna annoy me the rest of the night, I'm gonna block them. If they're new and they just said something weird, but I'm like, they're just trolling, I just time them out. Easy Monkey, what do I do? My job? I'm a strength and conditioning coach. So I train a couple athletes, and I teach English online too. But I'm almost like a personal trainer in that sense now. Like I used to actually do strength and conditioning with like big groups. Like when I was in Washington in 2020. What year did I leave? So from 2000, from like the beginning of 2022 to close to the end of 2023, I was training military members. So I would do big groups of strength and conditioning for all types of people. My main group was aviation, but it had some special forces soldiers and stuff too. But in this moment, I train very specific athletes, a lot of boxers and fighters and stuff. So I'm more of a personal trainer than I am a strength and conditioning coach now. How are you at the gym angry? It's supposed to be a stress reliever. Hey, people got problems, man. Sometimes the gym is not enough. You know, people be like, the gym is my therapy. I'm like, some people need some real therapy, bro. Did you ever felt the taste of something you have had in your childhood on your tongue out of nowhere? I can't say that I have. but I'm not sure. Why don't I see black people work in construction? I don't know. You probably live in an area where there's not that many black people. I see black people in construction all the time. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely see more Hispanic people in this area, but when I lived in Washington, there was a fair amount of black people in construction. Muscle-headed meatball. What does that even mean? Y'all so lazy. I'm guessing that refers to black people. See, now Zoltan's pushing it. Some people's physiology doesn't work with working out the anger, the increased heart rate, etc., etc. Reinforce the rage, I believe. Gym is therapy if you got the privilege to relax and spend some extra cash on a hobby. I agree 100%. And like I said, it depends on what your actual problem is. If if you're just tense and stressed out and you literally just need to relieve some stress, could be. But like I said, some people got problems that are deeper, deeper, deeper than that the gym is not gonna help. I need an English teacher. How can I find you? What is your native language? I teach through an organization, so I'm not like a private tutor. Your native language is Persian. Well, what I can do for you is if you find my email address on my page and send me an email, I can send you a link that can get you started. We're gonna have to see where you're at with your English and stuff like that to tell you what you need. Easy Monkey's a contractor and a basketball coach. That's dope, man. I love coaching, man. Coaching is like teaching to me. That's why I do both of those things. I love helping someone to understand the concept and seeing them improve on it. To see someone start with basically nothing and end up on the other side of the spectrum is awesome, man. How did you get started teaching English? Are you bilingual? Basically, what happened was I was living in Colombia and I ended up meeting someone. She's probably gonna be in this live stream. I ended up meeting someone that owns an English teaching business. Well, she teaches English and Spanish. And so, yeah, she needed a native speaker to help teach. And I don't know if I would call myself bilingual. I am fluent in Spanish, but when I think of the term bilingual, I think of people that were raised in a home where they spoke two languages. It's a different feeling than learning a language. Even no matter how good you get at it, I don't call myself bilingual. I just say that I'm fluent in Spanish. But other people will call me bilingual, so it just depends on your definition of bilingual. I think I just answered that question. Artenz, I don't know how to say your name, but yes, I speak Spanish. Can you teach me how to be a victim and do lazy work? Um, I think you're doing a good job already, man. You're crying a lot in this chat, so I think you got the victim thing down, man. I don't know how to do that stuff, so you might have to teach me. Actually, I might be able to milk something. I don't know nothing about being lazy or being a victim. I joined the military. I work. I always worked. I've worked since I was 15 years old, man. My great grandmother, she's still alive. My great grandfather was killed by the KKK, and two of his kids were also burned down in the house with him. So I could, I could try to be a victim, but I don't. I live my life and avoid people that try to get a rise out of me. I'm a like and sub. I came as a troll, but you're too friendly and articulate to not to stick around. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm glad you didn't keep trolling. My family fought the First and Second World War. Mine did too, actually. My grandfather, my great grandfather, and my father all served in the military before me. And yeah, my pops is still in the military, actually. I always question the people in the military. Why would you join a group to kill for goals of a government, no matter what that government is? All of them are evil, aren't they? Yeah, I don't disagree. But there's a thing. When you grow up in poverty, that's one of the only options that you have, right? There's options, but if you want to try to take legal options, that's why these recruiters, they go to these high schools and these underprivileged areas. They know that those are people that you can easily get. So and it's crazy. It sounds crazy. Like you can step back and look and say, "Oh, why would you join that military if you know you're gonna go kill people and this and that?" But what you're facing at the moment is hunger and no money. And this group is offering you medical care. It's offering you a stable paycheck. It's offering you this. And a lot of times what they tell you is it's not even wartime. You're not gonna go over there. You're just gonna be doing this at a desk. So it's not a bunch of people that are signing up like, oh yeah, I want to go kill people. It's not that. Even though that might be the reality for you, and that might be how you see us, and I can't stop you from seeing it like that. But I can tell you that, like I said, that's the reality for a lot of people in this country. A lot of poor people join the military just because they need some money. I'm sorry you can't go one day without some of this BS. Man, I have lived a life, man. I have lived a really good life. There's no internet troll could ever hurt my feelings. I don't even know these people. What I always tell people is imagine imagine being a grown man and getting on a computer or a phone and trying to troll someone. You know how pathetic your life has to be. So I legitimately feel bad for these people. They don't like hurt my feelings. I'm like, damn, like what happened in this dude's life that he's such a loser that he's getting on the internet and trolling? You know what I mean? Like that's pretty sad, bro. I got a wife. I got a family that loves me, bro. I could never like what would I get out of trolling on the internet? So I don't understand the mindset. That's why I talk to some of these people sometimes because I'm like, what's going on in your life, bro? You also have another option being a gang member. That's not exactly legal. I feel that 82nd Airborne still broke after no money there. Yeah, but that, like I said, that's the reality of the situation. A lot of people join for the money. I'm not saying you're gonna be rich, and I'm not saying you're gonna have money afterwards. But what I am saying is a lot of people join because they think, this is my path to stability, blah blah blah. War is inevitable as long as one side thinks they're the best team. Yeah. Are these troll subscribers? I don't understand why you would seek out a live with the intentions of trolling. What I'm trying to tell you. These people are they're sad, man. They don't live happy lives. Like I said, if you had a good life, if you went to a job that you liked, if your family, if your wife loved you, if you had kids that loved you wouldn't be getting on the internet and trolling people. So that's where it comes from. They live a miserable life and they're like, I need either they want someone to talk to them or they want to try to get a reaction out of someone to see them angry and hope that they can feel what they're feeling. So I don't know who this person is, but they coming up in here with the N word. They got to go. Gideon looking at Timothy and Fortnite. Have a good night. I eat chicken nuggets. What? Thanks for the £2 or the €2, but I'm not judging you at all. But you can work your ass off, and in that case, they're gonna use your tax for military goals. Yeah, I mean, like I said, some people don't have very many options, man. And not even just that, there's also military propaganda, right? So, like I said, the way that you see the military is not going to be the way that people here see the military. Um, if you were 100% truthful and said, "Oh, like this many people die, we're only doing it to go here and do this, and these are our goals," people wouldn't sign up. So that's not what you see on the commercial. On the commercial, they say you're gonna travel the world, you're gonna experience camaraderie, you're gonna blah blah blah. It's gonna help you with your career in the future. That's the kind of stuff. My guy Mike, I thought that the Air Force was a surefire way to six figures. That's what I'm saying, man. How am I seeing your English? Your English is pretty good, but you're writing too, so it's different to speak. I don't know what you would sound like when you were speaking, and I don't know how well I would understand. Genuinely, how do you live a happy life? Um, be happy. Nah, but seriously, that's a really complicated question. But I think for me, my idea of happiness is doing the things that I want to do, helping people, living out my purpose. Josh, don't feed the trolls, bro. He already said he's drunk, bro. He's drunk. I don't even know if I would call it trolling. It's probably his true beliefs, but you're not gonna get through to him. I can tell you that much. What advice I'd give to a 23-year-old? Oh, to a 23-year-old me. Let me think. What was I doing at 23 years old? I was still in the military. Honestly, man, I had a really good childhood. Um, and I've had like my head on straight, quote unquote, since I was younger. So there's not much that I would tell a younger me because I've been on the path that I should have been on for most of my life. I've had like a few moments where I'm like, ah, man, what am I going to do next? But no, I would just tell the 23-year-old me, keep doing what you're doing. Keep believing in yourself, man. Yeah, my speaking is not this fluent. You definitely could understand me. You know, I think that's the beauty of English, to be honest. It's difficult to master English, but it's pretty easy to communicate. You could get a lot of stuff wrong and still be understood in English. It's not exactly the same case in other languages. Oil up, big boy. Yeah, that person has gotta go in timeout. You know, that's the bad thing about these lives, man. Either there's barely anyone in it, or I have a night like this where it's just literally like 30 random people. How about advice for someone who's almost given up? Well, I would ask you, why are you giving up? Like, what's making you want to give up? What are you giving up on? Curbside pickup. Life's tough. I understand. I understand people that want to give up sometimes, but you know, there's beauty. There's beauty in life. All right. Zoltan's doing too much. I had to take him out. You're kind of right, but I've heard Indonesian is very straight to the point. No, I'm not saying that other languages can't be straight to the point. I'm just saying English is. You could put things out of place. You could spell them wrong, and it will still be pretty understood. There's only been a handful of times where people have tried to communicate themselves with me in English, and I'm just like, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. Europe doesn't understand America's racial politics, so that's worse. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame people though. America doesn't even understand America's racial politics. But in general, I don't discuss racism and politics with people that I don't know because, like, what's the point? Good question. Reflected back. You're a good listener. I see. Most give advice blindly. My dad's a psychologist. My bachelor's was in psychology. I wanted to be a psychologist for a long time, but then I decided that's not the career for me. But I do like helping people, and you have to listen to help people. Even as a trainer, if people ask me, how do I do this? Or what's the best way to do this? I'm like, well, what's your situation, bro? Because I can't just tell you to do something. That might be the worst thing for you to do. Learn self-love. How does one start that? I always seemingly talk myself out of it. What do you like to do? Curbside pickup. What brings you joy in life? R. Kelly. What kind of name is that? I'm in real estate. Thought about going back to school to be a therapist. That's a tough profession, man. Anything where you constantly have to help people with their problems, physically or mentally, that's tough. Because that stuff can wear you down if you're not prepared for it. Sometimes people that are helping people also don't take measures to help themselves. So that trauma that you're hearing from other people all the time, shit can wear you down. I like skipping a nice flat rock on really calm water. Me too. Me and my grandpa used to go to the lake, fish. Sometimes stand at the edge of the lake though. Just skip rocks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trash at skipping rocks. I don't know why. I never could get it like well, which is so weird. I'm such a good athlete, but like I had a friend who could like skip it all the way across the lake. Like it would just and it would just keep going. Like I was like too strong or something, bro. That shit would skip like 2 times. It just yeah, either my live streams are about learning Spanish or they're just the most random live streams of all time. But I'm gonna be on here for like 15 more minutes. I always say I'm gonna do at least 1 hour. If Mike comes back, that's my guy. I might stay on until 10:30 or something. Dude just saw a longest skip comp. Oh, dude just saw a longest skip comp went like 100 yards plus. That's crazy. Yeah, sometimes. See, bro, now I'm gonna get off and I'm probably gonna go like watch rock skipping compilations. You look like Gideon if he grew up. How old is Gideon? Let's make a pot of coffee. You missed it, bro. I literally just finished my coffee. What beard oil do you use? Man, I'm that kind of person that just like puts anything in my beard and hair, bro. Like what I just used when I got out of the shower, I used what was that? It was like rosemary and mint. But other times I got like some vitamin, I think it's like vitamin E oil or something. And I got some black castor oil, some Jamaican black castor oil. Literally whatever I grab, I just put it in my beard and hair. Like I don't care. Why do I stream on here? Here's the thing. So I originally made my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, because I had one before this with a lot more subscribers. But that's when I made music and stuff, right? So I originally made this one for exercise. Actually, if you go back far enough, you'll probably see only workout videos. It was like my training YouTube. But what ended up happening was because whenever you post workout stuff, if you're super strong, I attract all of these young men because I lift so much weight, right? They're like, oh, sick, bro. I wish I could deadlift 750 pounds like you. And then my YouTube base is a bunch of teenagers, right? And they're asking me these questions like, oh, how did you deal with this when you were 18? How did you deal with this? And so I ended up turning this into like a kind of like a self-improvement thing, just helping people with anything. And same thing, people found out I spoke another language. They're like, oh, bro, put on here how you learned another language. Put on here this. So now my YouTube page is more Spanish than anything. But if you go look at it, it was literally just weightlifting at first. I use coconut oil both on my beard and chest. Okay. Yo, oh yeah, that rosemary. That's what I use, bro. That's what I have. We all developing. We all developing what you learned. Put game. Put game on the weight. I don't know what that means, to be honest, bro. You use time? Bro, we talking about beard oil. Yo, I look like academics if he dedicated his life to the pursuit of muscle gang. I would take that as an insult, but that was pretty funny. Can you give me mod? I don't know what that means, bro. Honestly, thinking about it, I cannot think of something I actually enjoy doing. Just working, just going home. Maybe that could be an issue. It could be. Has there ever been something that you enjoyed doing that you stopped? I think that in itself could be worthy of looking into, trying to find something that you do enjoy. Because for me, everything in my life is based off of my passions, right? Uh, I love helping people. The reason that I learned a second language originally was because I was training someone and she didn't speak English. So I said, you know what? I will learn Spanish. And I did. Um, so everything for me is helping. You know what I mean? I want to help people. I want to make more money only just so that I can help other people financially, not for myself. I make good money. I have everything that I'm going to probably need. But if I see another avenue to help people, I say, okay, I'm going to have to get into this because I can help more people with this. So maybe your thing isn't necessarily helping people, but it can be something. You can find something that you care about, something that you like, something that you find interesting. You didn't answer. Did you ever do magic mushrooms? No, I've never taken any drugs in my life. I've never even smoked a cigarette, bro. Not even once. Click my name and then give me my. No, I'm not making you no moderator, bro. I don't even know you. Time Natural Musk. Bro, I never heard of that in my life. That's kind of crazy. We have some similar interests. I love that you help others and the chat poll is smart and unique. Tú tienes actividades interesantes. Josh, where are you from? Why are you wearing a swimming hat? Cause I'm about to go swimming, bro. I learned a lot of my workout routines from Luz Azul. That's cool. Stop lying. I can smell the weed from here. You spelled here wrong, but nah. I've literally never smoked weed in my life. My parents don't smoke. They don't drink. They don't do anything. So I didn't grow up around that stuff. And so by the time I was an adult, like I was like, why would I do this? Like, you know what? I always ask people if they ever try to offer me, like if they're like, yo, you want some? I'm like, what's the benefits? Like, what does it do for you? No one has ever given me a good reason. If someone says like, oh, it relaxes me, I'm like, oh, I'm already relaxed. So the most amount of people that been on here, yeah, bro, I don't know what's going on tonight. It's mad random people up in here. That was fluent. What was fluent? You are a beautiful trans woman. Oh, thanks. Josh, you from the West Coast? You lying, you definitely smoke crack. But if I smoke crack, I think I would have way more energy. Bro, no joke. How old are you? I think I'm 33 or 32. I don't really know, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like after my 30th birthday, I just don't really care about I don't care about my birthday or my age. Look 50. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. It's just whatever after that. Yeah, bro, literally. I'm just like 33, 32, 31. It's all the same thing. My Espanol. Nah, I'm not from the West Side. Somebody else come in the West Side, bro. Billie Eilish dropped a new album. I don't think I've ever heard a Billie Eilish song. I mean, it's an experience. What's the benefit of hanging out with friends? But the benefits of experience should outweigh the cost of it. Yeah, but every experience is not a good experience. Just because you say something is an experience doesn't make me want to try it. Roller coasters are an experience. Cliff diving is an experience. I don't want to do either of those either. You know what I mean? So I don't judge people that do it. I have friends that smoke weed. I have friends that take mushrooms and all of that stuff. But it's just not for me. I just don't see a reason to do it. So nah, Josh, I'm not in Colombia still. I came back to the United States in June, but I was in Colombia for like a year. No, I ain't from the West Side, bro. I'm from Texas. What you mean? This ain't my real accent. This is a neutral internet accent. Why not Chile or Argentina? Well, here's the thing. One of my best friends, the guy that taught me Spanish, he's from Cali, Colombia. So I went to go live over there. I like dancing salsa. So that's the salsa capital of the world, if you didn't know. So that's I just went over there. I was just tired of the States, man. And just went over there for about a year, kicked it. If you were in an amusement park, you would not get on a roller coaster. I probably just wouldn't be at the amusement park. That's the first thing. But yeah, I got on roller coasters when I was a kid, but like as an adult, I'm like, that's not fun to me, bro. Like, I feel like part of that, it's gonna sound preachy if I say it, but it's not exhilarating to me. Like, it has to be. I honestly don't understand how it's exhilarating to people. That's what I'll say. I know it is for some people, but like after I became like probably like 8 years old, bro, I would be like literally bored on the roller coaster. Texas, throw a 58 Hoover Crep. Nah, we don't gang bang over here. Bro, man, I knew it. You don't have the hard R. What is hard R? Party in the USA was done by Miley Cyrus. Yeah, that's my song. That's one of my favorite songs. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. What I learned this week is to listen better. You learn to listen better, to really be there. That's good. Listening is important. Betting brunch 67. What are your pronouns? My personal pronoun is my name, Jalen. You can just call me that. I don't see what else you would call me. Salsa bachata también. Yeah, of course. I love bachata. But I don't like there's like a what they call it, like sensual bachata sensual, where they're like doing the like hip roll thing. I don't like that shit. I like traditional bachata, like straight from DR, like footwork bachata. Roller coasters aren't fast enough, but height is something I've worked on with them a bit. We do too much talking. Yeah, that's facts. Listening is important. Do I eat healthy? I guess it would depend on what you think's healthy. For the most part. For the most part, I do. Man, why is there so many weird people in the chat tonight, bro? This only happens to me like once a month. For the most part, my live streams are people that are always here and we have good conversation. But once a month, it's like the YouTube algorithm just like puts the weirdest people in the chat, bro. I know exactly what you mean. I had a Peruvian friend who taught me to pop and roll shit. Yeah. That's not really my thing, man. Super weird or just super young. I mean, yeah, that's what it really is. I know they're like 9 years old, bro. It is what it is. Nah, police, you didn't say anything super weird. You just made a joke with your name. But no, I'm talking about people saying really weird stuff in the chat that I just blocked. Do Spanish lives as well to get them. I don't think I've ever done a live in Spanish because I know a lot of my subscribers are not fluent in Spanish, so I don't want to alienate anyone and make them feel not welcome. When people come on here and they speak Spanish, I speak Spanish to them, but I was gonna ask what your last morsel of food to enter or to eat was. The last thing I ate today was some rotisserie chicken and some sweet rice. If you know what sweet rice is, it's like rice with sugar, basically. I'm not weird. I'm not even replying to that comment because that is crazy. See, those type of comments. That's not a timeout. That's a block. My other friend does the more serious kind and it's pretty. Addie, why are you tired? If you should get some sleep, you need to go to sleep right now. When am I dropping another Spanish interview? I don't know. There was this dude on TikTok and I asked him if he wanted to do one and he agreed and like set up a time and everything and then flaked on me. And he was like, my bad, bro. I lost track of time. And then I was like, it's cool, bro. If Friday's the only day you have, let's do it next Friday. Same thing, bro. The next Friday, he just didn't respond when it was time. And I was like, what the? And then he literally just said sorry on Saturday morning. And I didn't even reply, bro. I'm like, all right, man. Like, I'm not going to force you to have a conversation. I don't care that much. So now I gotta find someone else. That was supposed to be next to drop. There's a guy in our group chat that's in Colombia. I gotta try to catch him. He said I think this week. Yeah, that's what I think. But to me, I'm just like, bro, then just say no. Like, why are we having a full conversation and you're telling me your schedule, your work hours, and this is the time you're free, and oh, that's perfect. See you then, bro. Like, just say no. Just be like, I don't want to do it. I don't know if he got nervous or what, bro. That happens. I get that. Like I've had a few people that seemed super confident, that were super excited, and then like literally I'm like, all right, bro, I'm about to hit record and we're gonna start. And they're like, all right, man, I'm just super scared right now. And I'm like, oh, well, don't be scared, bro. We're just having a casual conversation. So I don't know. Maybe he got nervous, bro. But your live is gonna be suggested to Spanish speakers. You're gonna have a big audience. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like YouTube. I like having these conversations. I don't really care about having a big audience. As you can see, the more people that are in this chat, the weirder it tends to get. So I like having a pretty small audience, actually. Sweet rice is so good with fruit. I don't think I've eaten my kind of sweet rice with fruit before. Do you guys have a supermercado? Those exist in Colombia, but not in Texas. Not that I know of, anyways. What are my thoughts on NoFap? I don't really have any thoughts on that, bro. If that's what you want to do, you should go for it, though. Maybe just ADHD. It's possible. It's possible. One thing that happens with content creators, though, man, and I'm not accusing him of this because I don't want to start any beef. He could very well be watching this for all I know. Lots of people are not at the level that they suggest they are in their short videos. And so his TikTok is a bunch of like 15-second videos of him saying something to someone and getting a reply. And I've never seen him have a sustained conversation. So maybe that is the worry. Maybe he's like, oh man, like maybe this dude's trying to expose me. Cause I mean, like I'm not out to do that. I'm trying to help people, right? But some people are kind of evil, bro. So maybe he's suspicious of me. Maybe he's like, why is this dude trying to get me to do a long interview? Do people say you look like someone? People on this chat say I look like Gideon. I don't know what he looks like, but clearly I must look like him. Hey, the world is a better place with you in it, and don't let any stupid SOB ever convince you otherwise. That's a good message. What country is sweet rice? Nah, this sweet rice that this sweet rice is, I will admit, is very similar to arroz con leche, right? But this sweet rice that I'm talking about is like soul food sweet rice. We eat it with fried chicken usually. Actually, today I ate it with rotisserie chicken. But a plate of fried chicken and sweet rice, that's about as country as it gets in Texas. Yo, it's DeMarcus Cousin the third. What's up, DeMarcus Cousin the third? Don't add sugar to your rice, add spices instead. I mean, you can do both, bro. Just whatever you feel like doing. Today I learned that when I put moisturizer on my arms when they're itchy, they stop being itchy. Bruh, how dry is your skin? You had that alligator skin for real. If your joint was itching and it stopped itching after you put it stopped itching after you put lotion on it, that's crazy. Crazy. Dang, Rob, I gotta do a lesson of the day. Rob, what are you still in here? If you're still in here, tell me something that you've been maybe struggling with or something that you encountered in Spanish that I can do a lesson on in the WhatsApp group today. Or maybe something that you're not 100% sure on. Do I watch the WNBA? Sometimes. I'm not an avid watcher, but I don't watch any sports like that. So I just got a soul food book from the library. What should I try first? You have to tell me some stuff that's in the book. I'm suspicious of a soul food book. Let's have a real conversation. Where's the people? Oh, damn, I lost it. Where's the people at? Where's the people at realized we are here post flood? I don't think anyone wants to have that conversation here, man. I'm not saying it's not a real conversation, but I don't think anyone was talking about that. I learned that Resident Evil 8 is a great game. That's cool. I'm happy that you found a great game. You forget the tenses. Present tense, past tense, you forgetting imperfect versus preterite or what? I can't believe this poll has 157 votes. I don't know why there were so many people in here. That's insane. But if I say duermas, or when negative is duermes, it's the opposite. I think it's subjunctive or something like that. So there's a subjunctive and then there's a negative command, which are similar, right? Because if I tell you not to do something, essentially I'm telling you something that is not happening. And in the future, I don't want it to happen. So if you think of it in that sense, it is very similar to the subjunctive. We're talking about something imaginary, talking about something non factual. Thoughts on calisthenics? I love calisthenics. I'm a big believer in pull ups. At any point in my life, if I cannot do 10 pull ups straight, I will cry. That's never happened. Even like earlier this year, if you don't follow this channel, you won't know. I got surgery done on both of my legs at the same time. And I couldn't walk for like 3 or 4 months. And the first time I went back in the gym, I was like, I gotta try to do 10 pull-ups to see. And I did. It was hard, but I did 10 pull-ups. On camera, posted it on my Instagram, like, yeah, I told y'all, no matter what happens, I'll be able to do 10 pull-ups. Imperfect and Preterite, I don't have memorized. It's all muscle memory, man. You just gotta practice more. Remy, I subscribe. Thanks. Nora Yasmin, we're just up in here talking about anything. I'm gonna cry in my 70s. Why would I cry? Lick my balls says, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Oh, I get it. Artins, you think I won't be able to do 10 pull ups in my 70s? I know people in their 70s that can do 10 pull ups, bro. And at some point, I'll be so old that I just won't be in the gym. So it won't be, it won't be a matter of getting up there and not being able to do it. I just won't try. I'll just be like, bro, I'm 80. I'm done. I'm finished. Assuming I make it that long. Who knows, bro? You never know how long you're gonna live. Tomorrow's not promised for any of us. Well, let's see. I missed my get off time of 10:30. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna go to 10:45. But at 10:45, I'm getting off, bro. No matter what, no matter how good the conversation is, I'm hanging up. Inshallah. It's funny. I almost said inshallah when I was saying that sentence, but I was like, I just said it without it because I was like, someone's gonna ask what's inshallah. Did you ever have a chance to check out that person I suggested? I did. I watched his videos, but I did not reach out to him yet. But he would be a good person. Am I a Muslim? That's a tough question to answer, man. I was born into a Muslim family. I don't really call myself Muslim because I'm not portraying the ways of Islam. I'm living in the dunya. You had jumbo wraps for breakfast? That's weird. But yeah, Rob, I looked at his page. Sometimes, like I said, I look at people's stuff and I'm like, what are we gonna talk about? But yeah, he seemed pretty interesting. Bro, I don't have to tell you what I'm good at. My parents tell me that I can't tell anybody. I don't know what that means, man. I'm from China. We eat everything that moves. You're definitely not from China saying that. It's Soul Food by Joyce with recipes and reflections from African American churches. What's just tell me like 3 recipes in there and I'll tell you which one is the one you should go for first. Also, Quran alone is a minority opinion. You're saying Quran without the hadith, I'm guessing that's what you're saying, right? Josh, here's the problem, right? I grew up eating soul food, so I can't even think of anything. And I don't even know what soul food is because it's just like what I eat, right? So I might eat something and someone will be like, oh, I love that soul food, man. I'll be like, oh, this is soul food? This is my mom's cooking. I like his stuff because his girl's also from Honduras. I'm gonna hit him up, bro. In China, they make meat and eggs in factories. Have you seen it? No, I haven't seen it, but it doesn't surprise me. I feel like we probably do that too. If you ever seen the liquid eggs that they eat in the military, every time I ate that shit, I'm like, these are not real eggs, bro. It is, Josh. It's just what I eat, bro. It's true. So that's why I said just name me like 3 things out of the book And I could tell you like, oh yeah, 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 that's good. But when I try to think of it off the top of my head, I'm like, is that even soul food or is that just a regular American meal? I don't know. Rolando, I don't want to see no factory meat, bro. Pause. Rolando be watching some crazy stuff. It starts with red pepper cornbread. Red pepper cornbread. Nah, give me two more. Give me two more and I'll think about it. Did you ever try signing? Signing what? Like sign language? I learned that when pregnant women swim, they're human submarines. That's an interesting thought. My bad, singing. I like to sing. I can't sing very well, but I like to sing. Singing's fun. Dancing's fun. It's very, very fun to do. Maybe other people don't think so if they hear it because they're like, ugh, my phone's on 1%. Should I go get my charger or should I just end the live? I just realized my phone was on 1%.